You notice I'm at the end of the episode. What happened was, I was a little less. I think it was like 9:56. The episode counter was at 9:56 when I noticed this. I looked over and I wasn't recording. I had not hit record. I don't know how the hell that happened. Typically, I keep my eye on it to make sure the counter's working, everything's copacetic. I do 30 videos a week, maybe more. Mistakes happen every now and then, I guess. I'm so annoyed. But what I did was, rather than go back to the beginning and rewatch that shit, I went ahead and finished the episode from that point, so everything was still fresh in my mind. It's like I was watching the episode normally. And then now what I'm going to do is do this intro to explain what the hell happened and record the first half, which I've already seen. So I really like that. And one of the things that really pisses me off about this, because I had an intro, I don't even remember what the hell I said anymore. I'm sure it was very good. It was probably the best intro I've ever done. Didn't record it, as one does. But I'm going to take this opportunity to talk about, because I was talking about this during the episode. It's probably better to talk about it outside of the episode anyway. This show has heart. Because I had gotten to the point where Joe had used his Herman to humanize the zombie, the first guy, the first night. And to change him back in and bring back his humanity and change him back. He was going to die. His body was going to decay. But he trusted the man not to kill him. And so the sword gets right to Joe's head. He doesn't defend himself and stops. All that you've seen this episode. You know what I'm talking about. And that made me realize that there's more to this show than meets the eye. Yes, there's insanity. This show is crazy. This show is like if One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest and Jim Carrey and Nicolas Cage, all three of those things had a baby and it was raised by the corpse of Chris Farley. Right? That's how crazy this show is. This show is batshit crazy. It's also funny. There's action. There's artistry. Right? Like just the visual artistry going on there. But there's something else this show has that I believe is why the show stood the test of time. It's why Lost has stood the test of time. It's why you don't think about Heroes anymore. Lost and Heroes are very similar. Ensemble shows, mystery boxes, shit like that. Heroes didn't stand the test of time because it didn't have heart. It didn't have sincerity. When we say heart, we're talking about sincerity. This show has sincerity, has heart. That's why I believe those are the kind of shows that stand the test of time. So yes, it has the insanity. Batshit crazy stuff. You got a character named REO Speedwagon in the 1800s. Come on, man. That's up there with a guy in Jesus Christ Superstar, the movie, having a machine gun back in 2,000 years ago. That's how crazy that is. So the show is nuts. But it has heart. It has sincerity. It's sincere. It's sincerely saying he used his magic. Because he could just use his magic and destroy the guy. That wasn't the point. That's not what this show's trying to do. He used his magic to bring the guy's humanity back. I really like that. That is the moment. And we didn't catch it on camera because I'm a moron. Who's a big dumbass? This guy, right? Unfortunately, didn't get on camera. But like that was the moment when I realized this is a show for the ages. This show has heart. It's sincere. It has something it believes in, and you can possibly make fun of it if you want to. You can say it's cheesy. You can say it's cringe. It's cringe to bring back the humanity of zombie instead of just killing him. You can say that all you want to. Sincerity breeds contempt in a certain kind of person. Fine. Laugh. Who cares? The rest of us who actually believe in sincerity, we're going to be more impressed, and like I said, this is a show that'll stick with you. This is an episode that's going to stick with me. And not just because I screwed up. So, alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to go back to the beginning. I'm just going to rewatch the first until we get to the point where, I realize my mistake. And that way we can have a complete reaction. But, just know this going in. I've seen the first half. Alright, let's go and get into this for real this time. Yes, I am recording. Jesus. Effing Christ, man. It's just unbelievable. 3, 2, 1. Now, I can't remember if I made fun of him getting the oxygen last episode. It must have been last episode. It wasn't this episode because he's already ready to go. Although I think this episode I speculated, could he take a deep breath and go underwater and have this power? I think it's probably so. I think he could. Because he just needs the oxygen, right? And then he has the power. So he should take a deep breath before he went underwater. Dude is fast, man. Very honorable. Honor. Yeah. So much respect. I like adversaries who aren't assholes. We happen to be in each other's way, but like I can still respect you as a human being and as a warrior. Pride's one word for it. I want your blood inside me. I want you inside me, essentially. Pause. Is it pause if you did it intentionally? Probably not. You can't pause if you did it intentionally. Like I said the first time, I wish I loved anything, as much as anime characters love when you don't hold back when you're fighting them. Anime villains, I should say, specifically. I'm watching a shit ton of anime right now. And so right now, just so you know, I'm watching Boruto, One Piece, Steins Gate, Seven Deadly Sins, Chaos Head, this series, Yu Yu Husuk or whatever, and I think there's one other, Bleach. That's a lot of damn shows, and a lot of them like Bleach and Boruto and One Piece and Yu Yu whatever and Seven Deadly Sins. Those are kind of the same kind of show. They're fighting shows, or they're good guys or bad guys, and people have skill sets, right? The villains of all these shows, all of them, every single one of them, they want a challenge, especially on Bleach, man. It is, how dare you hold anything back? You're insulting me if you hold anything back. I want everything you got. I want the hardest punch you could possibly give. I want you to shatter my skull. I'm not going to feel like I'm actually in a fight. I'm just fighting small fries and little bitch asses unless the punch shatters my face. I want my orbital bone to have a what does they call it? Fractured orbital bone? I want a fractured orbital bone. Why can't I say orbital? Jesus. I wouldn't be good at NASA. Yeah. So that's just cracks me up that he said that. I want you to not hold anything back. God damn, dude. All the grunting. You know, you really need some hair clippers. You shaved this son of a bitch and he couldn't fight you, you know? Now, just a reminder, I've watched past the point where he gets defeated. I'm just in the spirit of things. I'm in the moment, you should say. There's one big boy. Yeah, that's not great. Yeah. Breathe. Breathe. Here's your coup de grace, pup. That's not what you want to see coming at you. God damn, man. Look, he don't want to just fight. He wants to bathe in your blood, man. He ain't trying to win a fight. He's trying to take a bath in your innards. That's just not good. That's right. Melted your goddamn arm off. That is pretty awesome. My blood's beat is razor sharp. That's right. Gum Gum Sun Punch. I had some other name for it last time. Because it looks like Luffy, you know, fighting somebody. What the hell? I was proud of it too. What the hell was it? Gum Gum. Ah, shit. It's gone. That's why I like to record what I say, because I'm sure as hell not going to remember it 2 hours later. He's got to get murked, man. But you can do it in an honorable way, a gentle way, with humanity. Hearing about the pain is what turned it for him. Look at him. He's acting the fool, man. He's already figured it out. Once he talked about pain, JoJo had figured it out. He knew that his humanity was coming back. He knew that the Harmon was infecting him. You can see with the looks. Man, there is such a value to watching this shit more than once. I never do it because I don't have time, man. I don't have time to watch anything twice, right? There is such... That's the rewatchability of these shows has got to be really top tier. Because seeing this a second time, seeing his looks, knowing the precise moment he realizes what's going on and makes his decision not to fight back anymore, it's right there, man. The first time you watch it, you don't pick up on it, obviously. Why would you, right? I love that. I don't think it really drove home to me. Because I've rewatched, there's a couple times this happened with One Piece where it's the entire episode. It wouldn't save. The file was corrupted or whatever. This time it was my fault, my human error. But sometimes it'd be the computer's fault, right? Or whatever, the software's fault. And so I'll lose an entire episode. So I've rewatched episodes of One Piece. I've never had this experience. I've never had the experience of this is better the second time you watch it. Because typically the swerves and the humor and the twists and turns and the bait and switches won't hit the same the second time. This is something where you see that precise moment where he makes a decision. I really like that a lot. I know I'm making a big deal out of it, but I'm sure you guys have seen it 3, 4, 5 times, and you really get a lot out of it the second, third, fourth time, don't you? You know? I'm sure you do. I love this so much. Like I said before, this is the scene that sold me on this show. I've been enjoying the ride. I've been enjoying the insanity. It's been a lot of fun, and it's been funny. This is the scene that sold me on this show. Actually sold me on, I want to keep watching. So, this is a signature scene for me. The pivotal scene. The moment when I realized. This is something I want to watch all the way to the end. Oh, now I did have a big thing where I was talking about, why was it in English? Because I didn't remember that this is set in England. I didn't remember it's set in England. So it's a Japanese show set in England. And he's a Viking, by the way. We talked about that a couple episodes ago. But since it's set in England, it makes sense that you would have English letters on the sword, right? Whereas if you had an American show that's set in Japan, you would show Japanese lettering on the walls and the street signs and stuff. So that's why there's English lettering on the sword. I know you know this. It took me a second the first time I watched this to realize why. Oh shit. He's about to kick your ass. Now I don't remember exactly where I noticed. I think it was around the 10-minute mark. It was less than 10. I remember being like 9:56 or some shit. God damn, man. Mad disrespectful. Yeah, you're doing too much. Yeah, what a dick. Well, I needed to sync up, so I'm just going to be quiet because I don't remember exactly where I jump in on the other side. So, see you on the other side, which is my past, your future. Yeah, I explained at the beginning what happened. It's effing believable. So annoying, man. It just, I always check every now and then, it just slips through the cracks. Nothing you can do, man. This is the last thing I saw before I realized I wasn't recording. This makes me want to meditate. That's what I said the first time, too. It makes me want to, do some breathing exercises and meditate. That's right. Professional victim here. I was cussing him out in what you'll never see because I wasn't recording. The kid's a professional victim, man. The hell, man? What kind of pseudoscience ass shit is this, man? Come on now. You gotta be shitting me. You're out of your mind. Really? That's what we're doing? Professional victim has an opinion with his ass. Mr. Professional Victim. We call him the load. This is another thing I was talking about when I wasn't recording. They call him the load. The Load is a character who just doesn't do anything but need to be saved and gets in the way all the time. Mr. Professional Victim here wants to say something with his ass. Unbelievable. And we'll find out where he got his powers from in the first place. Not shabby looking. That feels racist. I mean, I guess, people of any race can be shabby. But, I don't know. It just doesn't hit right to me. That is pretty amazing. But you were wrong, though, because we just saw that. It didn't work. So you were teaching us some shit you didn't know would even work. It may work against regular vampires, and it may work against zombies, but that shit didn't work against the big bad, now did it? You acted like you knew the shit for sure, man. Yep. Your future is you're going to get your brain sucked out of your ear. Mess around with them demons. We're all destined to die. What the hell are you talking about? This music is fire. So in other words, what we're saying is, I'm going to have to go back and look at that prophecy one more time, because I was talking shit, but I have to go back to the beginning of the episode anyway. So, it's really hard to get over that. It's so annoying. It's just a simple thing. You just look at the counter, man. Like, you see the counter. It's either moving or it's not, man. It's just incompetence on my part. That's why I'm so annoyed. If it was a technical glitch, I wouldn't be annoyed. I'd be irritated, but I wouldn't be annoyed. I know that they sound like the same word, but they're two different things. It's a glider. Okay, that makes a little more sense. I thought he was saying that there is an anti-magnetic transportation device. Humans are a little bit of magnetism. It's just a glider. Okay, that makes more sense. Yeah, I bet it didn't though, because this dude's a beef bus. Oh, okay, if you say so. Although I don't know if we can trust anything you say right now. Case in effing point. We can't trust jack shit you say, man. You don't know what the hell you're talking about. I like this dude, man, but he don't know what the hell he's talking about. He don't know jack shit. Yeah, kill this son of a bitch. Take the load, the professional victim, somewhere else. Send your strongest fighter away with this professional victim. Boy, he sure is an encumbrance, man. The hell is that? Green shit. I agree. What the hell's going on here? And? Is it poison gas? Oh, shit. We ain't got time for all this bullshit, man. Side quest ass. What in the side quest? You gotta be shitting me. God damn it. This dude's insane. Wow. So this old hat to this son of a bitch. He's lucky after 300 years this shit is still intact, man. The chains still work, the pulley system still works. Shit ain't coming out of the walls if you put weight on it, you know. He sure is lucky that after 300 years it's still intact, man. Guess he's gonna have to fight. I swallowed it. You're going to have to dig it out of my stomach. How does the door know when the match is over? Oh, I see. You have to kill the other person to get out. Right. Yeah, I see. This is pretty damn clever, man. What a clever setup. Is he finding out he can't destroy the chain? With his Harmon, you can't destroy? Oh, right. Okay, I get what he's saying. He was trying to send a Harmon through the chain. You're just going to have to do fisticuffs, buddy. Oh, great. That's just fantastic. Go off soundtrack, by the way. Oh, Jesus. Thanks, Mr. Professional Victim. Now it stinks up here, too, on top of everything else. Yes, please do go, man. This dude ain't... Look, I'm not trying to hate on him or anything, but he ain't done nothing but cause problems, man. Yeah. Dislocate your arm about 6 times. Maybe you can reach that thing. Speaking of piss, maybe you can piss through the window and hit that guy and distract him. I don't know. Hey. Hey. Mr. Professional Victim may actually serve a function here. Hey, man. I like the way you think. He's going to get courageous, and this is going to be character development for this character we'll never see again. Hey, this ain't bad, man. I was wondering what the hell the point of him was. Other than the fact he lured him into a trap, you know? Yep. All you can do is cry. Cry about how much you suck. But this kid, like I said, character development. This kid can finally show he has a little bit of courage. Just a tiny little bit of courage. Y'all some dicks, by the way. Well, yeah, anybody can beat somebody up 6-on-1. And each one of you is already bigger than him. Where's the fun in that, man? How about some one-on-one fighting with somebody that's bigger than you? That tells me something. That shows me something. Do that and I'll be impressed. Taking it. I don't know about taking it. I mean, it was 6-on-1. I mean, no, I would fight him too. It was never 6-on-1 with me. Usually it's 1-on-1. You know the whole Hollywood thing where bullies run in packs? That wasn't typically my experience. It'd be one bully because nobody wanted to be around him. God damn, man! Jesus. Domestic violence ass? Shit. She's engendering toxic masculinity a little early in this kid, aren't you? God damn, man. She's got that internalized misogyny going, man. Is that his sister? Jeez, that's his sister. Jesus Christ, man. Holy shit. F you. We're learning the wrong lessons here. But maybe you can get some character development and, break the chains of his toxic masculinity. Yeah, now we're talking. Good shit. Yeah. There ain't nothing you can do, man. It's a shot. You're taking a shot. You're rolling the dice here. Look, man, it's worth the shot. What are you gonna do? That's what I'm saying. Good job, kid. Fair weather. I don't know. I think Sis deserves to be attacked after what we saw. I mean, that was some bullshit. I know she's trying to deliver a message. How about not shouting so everybody knows you're here, you asshole? Go over and open the damn door, man. Look at him shouting and shit. Man, that dude is huge, man. Get your big ass back over here. Everybody on this show is a damn drama queen. Y'all belong on Broadway, man. Open the damn door. Now we're talking. Hell yeah. Well, I died now. Hell yeah. Good shit. Good job, kids. I've been trash talking him. Even with the part you didn't see, I was trash talking him. Joe's still gonna want to fight on his own. He'll say no, and that'll be the cliffhanger. I'm not gonna help him. Joe would never forgive me. Well, he's gonna die here? I can't remember. Was the prophecy, was that the shit that you saw me see, or is that from before? I know it was this episode. Because I want to go back and check it out. Why does this music sound like it's from Fleetwood Mac? This sounds like this is a Fleetwood Mac track, man. Well, this is quite the character development. I got some character development. I didn't trust the kid, and I talked about him being a load, and he sucks. And he saved the day, man. Good for him. Good for him. I was wrong. I'll admit when I'm wrong. Well, shit. All right. Well, now I gotta go back and rewatch the first part of this. So annoying, man. I'm not gonna be late. You know how I feel. I'm pissed. Yeah.